Hello and welcome to all you Libras out there. Welcome to your monthly horoscope for August 2013. I'm going to start straight away because there's so much to say and there's so much happening and it seems to continue. I always think next month is going to be less. It's going to be a bit less information, a bit more calm, but it isn't. You know, we are bombarded with grand trines, with stars of David, with a full square now. So I'm going to talk about that. For the month of August, there is a full square in the air. And the full square is two oppositions, so it means confrontations, and it means that there are big, huge opportunities for finding our talents, finding our strength and gaining it back if we have to, especially in your case because you are a cardinal sign. And for the cardinal sign, this full square is so important because it is about you. You are involved in this. The planets that are involved in this full square is Venus, and that is your ruler, that's your boss, or that's your lady, you could say. So it's Venus, it's Pluto, it's Jupiter, and it's Uranus that are going to connect with each other. And because you are Venus, it's very important for you and for the Taurians. It's amazingly important what's going to happen in August. And the main thing is, and I think that really goes well with Librans, is warmth. It's all about warmth. It's all about modesty. And it's all about seeing things in perspective and not being obsessed by the things that you might be obsessed about. That it is in a nutshell. So you can just finish up here. If you think that, okay, I have no time, you can stop and pause here and then listen to it later on. But there is an opposition happening between Jupiter and Pluto, which is really important. And that is your house work situation. And then there is also an opposition between Venus and Uranus, and that is you and the other person. So the key areas of your life, we have 12 areas in life in astrology, but the key ones are highlighted for you. That's why it's very important for you to do it right and to, you know, as I said, being modest. And I think most Librans won't have any problem with that. So, but what does it say, Jupiter in an opposition with Pluto? These are very strong planets. Pluto is about transformation, and Pluto is about wanting to find its full potential, wanting to transform, and Jupiter is just helping that. Because Jupiter also wants growth and also wants to that people find their full potential. Now, for you, this is happening with Jupiter there in your 10th house of work, and also Lilith there. So I think a lot of Librans are really going to have a year full of expansion when it comes to work. But now in August, it may be a confrontation between work and between home. So there's something happening with all these areas of your life that has to do with freedom, and that has to do with convincing your own values to other people. Now, I think if there is one sign that is very good in diplomacy, it is a Libra. And they always take into account other people. And I think because of that, you won't have so much challenge with this very challenging figure of the full square. Other signs that are more about, you know, ego and that are more about, you know, themselves will have lots more struggling with this aspect. But you will, in a way, your values are going to be opposed towards other people's values, because Venus will be in your sign, the second half of the month, it will be in your sign, and that is very good. It means that you are going to be more charming, even more, yes, charming towards other people, and it opposes Uranus, so the other people, they are doing something with liberty, so they are trying to break out, and actually that's you who wants to break out. That can mean several things. First of all, if you haven't had a relationship for a long time, there is a very exciting time now. Take the opportunity, go out, and you will meet very exciting people. And I know that in the books, if you read Uranus in a combination with Venus, it's not always long lasting. I don't agree with that, because in my experience, it's more exciting. It depends on what you want. If you are in a situation that you say, yes, I want to explore a little bit, okay, then it will be like that you will attract people and it's not very long lasting. But if you want a long lasting relationship, and it starts around this time in August, it will be a relationship that has the freshness even after 20 years. So, and the excitement. So that's really cool, isn't it? If you have a relationship, it means that things are shifting. It means that one of you is transforming, and of course one of you, if they transform quite drastically, you have to transform yourself as well. And it can be that maybe your loved one has a new job, or maybe they are trying to do something different, or you're going to move, and all these new things are asking you to balance your relationship out again. So that there could be something that puts you out of balance because a loved one loses his job or her job, or because you are going to move and there's a bit out of balance situation. But don't, if you stay modest and if you stay actually as you are, you Librans, I don't have to give you the advice actually, but the flavor of this month is that you will feel some confrontations with that other person. But if you do it right, you will be able to understand each other way better and to give each other way better freedom in the relationship and really feel excited about that. So, so that is good as well. What a square that is. And it's a bit, for Librans, it's a bit on all areas of your life. So it's also your home situation. There is transformation going on there as well. Maybe to do with property, maybe to do with, I don't know, maybe a move, or maybe it's on an inner level that you're working. You're still working very hard on that inner level to change. And there's a certain climax that comes here. And that will be repeated around February, March of next year. But here it's the first culmination happening for you. So it's really exciting for the Librans. Another thing that has, you could say it has nothing to do with this, but it has, is about stones and colors. I just want to add something that I'm usually not doing. But if you are in for wearing a color or wearing a stone, it's a good time to wear this. I don't know the name. I didn't take the time to look it up. It's a stone with little insects in it. It's called in my language Badenstein, but I don't know what it is in English. And I looked it up because I didn't know the meaning. I just picked out this little jewelry. It's certainly not expensive. And it means warmth, and it means optimism, and it means, you know, this modesty that I was talking about, and this tolerance that we all need in this time, I think, on a collective level. If you think you're having a bit less energy, you're having a bit less creative energy, just wear this or wear this color and you will feel better, even if it's not giving you this energy. It can be beautiful, and beauty is very important for you Librans. You need beauty in your life anyway. So thank you for listening, you nice Librans. You always give me such nice comments, and it is uplifting to hear that. And if you want to follow classes that I do in September, please do get in touch. Do commit yourself and subscribe for that class, because I prefer small classes. I'm not going to do more than 10 because otherwise I want the intensity, and I want the you know, going very deep and in a very short time, in 8 weeks actually. And it is only possible with not too many people. So if you're interested, subscribe now. You have time now until the end of August, because then I'm going to close this this class. So thank you very much for watching. If you want the reading, just click in the link below as well. Having a great time, you Librans, and I'm sure you will. Bye bye.